All right, I will bring this meeting to order at 5:24. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to address the iFalls EDA at this time? Hearing none. Next, we have the consent agenda, which is the joint minutes of the last meeting, which was on March 20th, 2017. Pleasure.
Move approval.
We have a motion to approve. Do we have a second?
Second.
Have a second. Any discussion on the joint meeting minutes? Hearing none, all those in favor say by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Financial reports from March 31st, 2017.
Mr. President.
Vice President, but sure.
Well, Vice President, acting President. I reviewed the financials, and they, we're actually generating monthly income, but it will be reflected twice a year, just so that you're aware. So the monthly income runs about $5,000. So, I think in April we'll be recording a receipt. And then what was the other month, Betty? Do you know? October. Yeah, so we'll be recording that income in two big lump sums rather than on a monthly basis. And it's not reflected so far.
Understandable.
Okay.
As the treasurer, would you like to move the...
And I'll move to recommend, or I'll make a motion to approve the financial statements for the EDA.
We have a motion to approve the financial statements. Do we have a second? Motion and a second. Any discussion about the financial statements for the month? Hearing none, all those in favor state by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Next item is to discuss the future direction of the advisory board and appointments to the International Policy Advisory Board. And we had a great discussion about it last month. It would be my thoughts that we should leave this on the agenda for the next meeting when the chair is here. So if we could table this till next month, I think that would be...
Make a motion to table.
Okay, we have a motion to table. Do we have a second?
A second.
Motion and a second to table. Any discussion?
Question. How can we get them all together to be discussing their future?
I think that's why we need to...
Talking about it, but with only one person at a time.
Yeah, we had two meetings. We did have two meetings that everyone was invited to. One, nobody showed up, and the second one person showed up. I don't know. I think that the chair should look into how we can do it better, but I don't know. Best answer I have right now is I don't know how to get everyone on board at the same time. I don't know if we need to give advanced information to them, but I think they did have 2 weeks notice last time we had a meeting that we asked them all to show up for. So, I don't know. Any other discussion?
Mr. Chair, President or Acting President, I would like to do, and I didn't get this on the agenda because I've been gone since last Friday, I'd like to do an update of the aquaponic farm.
Okay, we will.
Can I add that?
Yep.
To the agenda? I know it's out of order here.
Yep. No problem.
Okay.
All right, any other discussion on tabling this to the next meeting? Hearing none, all those in favor say by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Same thought process for the next. We don't have the attorney or the chair here for this. It's releasing a portion of the easement for Minnesota Power's transmission line. We don't have. Please,
Mr. Chairman, I would move that we that one to be at the call of the chair. At this point, my understanding is the EDA administrator has contacted Bowser and the Army Corps, and it appears that they are not the ones to release the easement and amend the bank plan, and so I think we need to get some further information with regard to that. So I know we're going to need to do that in order for the Great Northern Transmission Line to continue and be able to cross that property. So I would just move that we would have that item at the call of the chair.
Okay. We have a motion to have that item as a
I would move that.
motion to have that as a call of the chair.
Yes.
Do we have a second? Second. A motion and a second. Any discussion? None. All those in favor say it by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Number 7, we're going to move
Yeah,
to...
I just wanted to give the
Project update?
EDA an update. I talked to Bruce Carmen, and he will let me know on Thursday or Friday when he's coming up, because we need to look at, re-examine the developers agreement. He's still envisioning a development up here. He did have some good news. There's a group of investors that have come into this Mariner Farm funding, and Maritech International. And they're looking at it, expanding it throughout Minnesota. And so I said to him, well, I hope International Falls is at the top of the list, right? And so he reassured me he will be here. I wanted him to be here soon, but he will let me know on Thursday or Friday.
Is there anything else to come before the EDA? Hearing none, we will adjourn.